I think the great thing about today is just there's a sense of optimism in the room because people are feeling that the New Zealanders star is rising in brand terms, and it is.
We see that the New Zealand market has a very unique range of services that can be projected. We see that it has a huge growth over the next 1 to 2 to 3 years, and for our company especially, we see that the markets that we're in has extreme growth that we're actually going to be capitalising on.
For so long our distance to market has been a huge disadvantage, whereas now, because of technological innovation and because of an increasing development around IP and ideas around IP, New Zealand can really lead in that.
We have a nation of people who are extremely good at being innovative, and I think what we need to do is focus that innate innovation and ensure that more of it gets converted into commercial reality.
It's a fascinating time to be an exporter in New Zealand. On the one hand, we're facing unprecedented challenges with the global financial crisis and also the strength of the New Zealand dollar. On the other hand, burgeoning growth from Asia is opening up unprecedented opportunities.
China, as of last month, has already surpassed Australia to be New Zealand's #1 trading partner, and that is only to grow in the next couple of years. It gives New Zealanders a great opportunity. To do that, to succeed in that, you really need to understand China.
For us, we just started, we built a great product, we thought it was great. We had some initial customers that told us they liked it, so we thought, great, let's just send it to the world.
Absolute focus and commitment. It's not going to come to you, you have to be really focused, and you're probably going to have lots of 18-hour days.
It's all about experimentation and then finding something that works and then doubling down on that and drilling in and drilling in. So we very quickly grew to have customers in over 100 countries. But we also identified that there were 5 or 6 key countries where we were getting a lot of traction. Forming
partnerships is going to be really, really important, because unless somebody trusts you and they know what it is that you can deliver and they believe in you, it won't happen on its own.
There's plenty of opportunities out there. People are reaching out and growing their businesses, becoming more tailored, more design orientated, more bespoke, more customised. And the companies that are doing that and are changing their business model and adapting are the ones who are starting to do quite well internationally.
It's not too unusual for a Kiwi entrepreneur to be wearing 8 hats, head of marketing, CFO, writing the code, making the coffee. One of the things that we need to get better at is identifying when we need to start offloading hats and bringing people in to help. I think that's the difference. That's what separates a fledgling startup with a great idea from the guys who are just executing really well.
We've got something very special in this country, and it is our ingenuity, our resourcefulness. The inherent brand value in this country is becoming understood and quite valued overseas. And so you've got lots and lots of companies that are just finding different ways of building on that brand story and tapping into the creative and practical abilities we've got in New Zealand.
Go Global has grown phenomenally in the past 4 years. It's incredible, actually. I've been really lucky to be involved, and what I've noticed, it's gone from strength to strength to strength. I mean, this year, absolute record, and the people are always engaged. I mean, there's a room full of people in there. You can hear a pin drop. They are interested, they're right into it.
There's been a lot of good insight into opportunities globally around the world, and I think the other thing that really stands out to me is the opportunity to network with people that are set up and doing well.
For me, it's just a measure of the reassurance that we get through listening to the subject matter experts on stage and how their experiences mirror some of our own experiences. And it's really that reassurance around what we're doing is right and we need to be doing more of it.
The amazing speakers, you get in this room and there's so much talent, and it just blows you away what people are doing. It's just from Lanzatek to Annabelle Lingbine to people sitting across the table from you.
You hear from these people and you come out quite pumped. You come out really inspired. You think, wow, you did what, when and how.
It's immensely inspiring, and it also makes you aware of the huge equity within the New Zealand brand.
The other level is really good, solid information. When you sit in on some of the sessions, the how-tos and what you need and the legal side. So it's layered in terms of the information. You can get out of it what you want. And I've been talking to lots of people all day, and I think the general consensus is people come up really inspired and thinking, well, if they can do it, I can do it.
A great conference for really challenging thinking, for bringing in innovative ideas about how organisations can really take what they're doing up a substantial step.
If you're thinking about exporting, there's a lot of help. If you come along to Go Global, you get to meet some amazing people. There's the support of NZTE, Export New Zealand, Catapult, our international partners. There's some great energy here, you learn a lot.
Most useful part for me has been just the sheer quantity of people to network with. I have just recently returned from the UK and I'm a Kiwi, obviously, but seeing the willingness to collaborate and the willingness to put New Zealand businesses out there on the global stage has been, quite incredible.
Our success doesn't depend on some numbers or some faceless bureaucrats or anything like that. It depends on these people getting out of bed every morning and doing it. And they are, and days like this inspire them to do so.